Welcome to Climbing Clouds. We're going to get right into a shadow reading. I just wanted to look and see creatively on the collective level what we were facing with our shadow elements, which is a really big part of, creatively evolving, is embracing some of those fear-based sides of our psyche. I just see tarot as another tool to tap into your own subconscious. And it's a useful tool. Let's see what's coming up. Nothing is yet set in stone. I'm going from some moon cards and then I'll go right into a reading. Okay, so everything is up in the air and mutable, kind of mutable. It's almost like working with wet clay. So I'm getting your hands wet. What are you forming? It's formless right now. Emotions are running high. Okay. You're coming to the end of a rough cycle, and it's a time for healing. So I wouldn't be surprised if the Star card comes up, maybe. And a new start is coming. So we're right at the end of a cycle. That's so great. You and your loved ones are safe. New moon in Cancer. And surrender to the divine. Okay. So some of what I'm sensing is maybe stumbling around in the dark. Maybe feeling that way. Since everything is mutable, there's a lot of unknowns, and that can be extremely scary in and of itself. So we're going to look into that. Well, these are really positive cards. Love and hope. Top of the deck, belonging. It's a dark house with lights on inside. The house typically in dreams stands for the soul. So maybe you feel like you're at home in your soul, which is a good starting place. And if you're not feeling there, maybe that's a good place to go to. That's a really good launching pad. And then here is taking a risk. This reminds me of the Fool. Taking that risk. So yeah, at the edge of the precipice. And then you've got the High Priestess coming through. Wow. Okay, so it's time to trust your intuition. You're feeling your way through the dark. All right, let's draw some cards on that. Thank you for liking and subscribing, by the way. So exciting. Started a few days ago, and there's some subscribers. I'm just happy to have you here on my channel. Thank you so much. All right, here's the Messenger of Earth. I'm going to pull a few and then we'll get into it. These two stayed behind, so I always draw those. The Hierophant and the King of Air. Wow, okay. So this is ruled by Taurus. This is usually ruled by either Aquarius or Libra or Gemini. It's one of the airs. The King of Air. So this is together. When these come out together, it's like a very authoritative energy, very logical, in the logic mind, which is kind of the opposite of the High Priestess. Let's see what else wants to come through. We've got the Two of Fire. Yeah, I'm sensing a real pendulum swing, a duality going on here, a contrast. Contrast. Let me read this one. This one's at the bottom of the deck, and I want to read it. So this is the Nine of Water. I'm going to couple it with the High Priestess. The Nine of Water is a very wishful, wishy state, like a dreamy state of being. It's how you manifest, actually. It's where you kind of just daydream. I would say it would be ruled by Pisces. You're kind of in this like very nonchalant state, putting together fantasy daydreams of what you want to manifest and letting them just run like a picture in your head, and then trusting your intuition. That would be the right side of the brain. And then we have the left side of the brain. This would be a more feminine side, the chaotic, the non-planned, more spontaneous, definitely intuitive based. This would be more classically the masculine side. This is more of a patriarchal card, the Hierophant. It's very much based in tradition, systematic. The King of Swords is extremely logic-based, reasoning, what makes sense. So you might have your brain arguing right now on what side to trust or to lean on. Or maybe you're feeling very holistic on the other side of that. So you could be kind of wishy-washy, going back and forth, or you could feel pretty balanced. Then we have the Nine of Fire. So again, nines are completions. And this is the Nine of Wands. I'm just going to focus a little bit. I'm feeling I need to draw some more. So we've got the Ace of Fire, a lot of fire coming through. And the Wheel of Fortune. Wow. Okay, so I do believe you're taking action towards what is really important to you, and maybe taking initiative. So that's really exciting. Okay, I'm going to draw. You're also grounded, though. We've got the Messenger of Earth here. I'm going to draw some, speaking of Earth, I'm going to draw these oracle cards. They're mushroom oracle cards. They're brand new decks, so I actually will look it up. This is, I can interpret it myself too intuitively. I'll do both for you, but I'll actually kind of read what each card has to say too. It's a brand new deck for me. I've never used it before. So we've got the endings, yes, death cap. I would say this would be like ruled by Scorpio. Endings. What are you tying up on the earthly? Like, this is a great time to get rid of things, to clear out, cleanse your space to get ready for the new. Highly recommend making that a priority. Tie up loose ends. And then we have Red Cage, Capture. Along with introspection. Okay. Regeneration, the Oyster. And Aligning, Inoki. I don't know if I'll be reading these. I'm just going to go intuitively. And then we have Restore and Essence. Morel mushroom. And the Cordyceps. These are cool pictures. So what I'm sensing with these would be I'm sensing that you need to kind of release not only your fears and what doesn't suit you anymore, because you're cleansing, moving forward, kind of facing your fears. I would say that you also need to capture what it is you truly want and then release it, let it go, so it can come back to you. Okay? I'm going to do one more card and then I have to go, or maybe a few more. Hold on. I'm going to draw 3 more. Oh, great. We've got the Queen of Air to go with the King of Air. So that is a couple. The Eight of Wands, which is communication. And then the beginning of something solid. I'm going to end on that note. Okay. Thank you for liking and subscribing and jumping in on this channel, Climbing Clouds. And let's keep climbing clouds together. Thank you. Be good to yourself and to others.